The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
All right. Good to go.
Sons of Where.
Good. Eddie, you've got to pray to Beelzebub today.
I call it God, Ben.
All right.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We got to do it again. No one did the sign of the cross. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God, please keep drugs on Earth. Because without drugs, everything would just be boring. Normal. Just every day would be exactly the same. I mean, I guess they're the same when you're on drugs, but, at least there's different drugs. Otherwise, January's still just January. So thank you, God, for taking the pain out of normality with chemically.
Normality. Biggest word Eddie's ever said, by the way. I'm sorry to end the prayer.
It's not real, is it?
That is a real word.
Is
you
it?
nailed it.
Oh,
you nailed it. All right, continue. I'm sorry,
Interrupt
God.
me mid-sentence to God.
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, Ed.
Amen. In the name of the Father and the Son.
What?
The Holy Spirit.
Mid-sentence.
Ruin my fucking shit.
What did you want to say to God?
I don't care. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't believe in him.
Well, at least you know it's gender. All right, welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. It's a special cast. Jackie's gone, and she's been replaced with an equally beautiful gal.
Hi, Ben. I don't like the way you're looking at me.
You have to say your name, Molly.
Molly Neffel.
There you go.
Ed Larson.
Holden McNeely. Kevin Barnett.
I'm Ben Kissel in the Chuckle Hub. We got a couple of New Orleans guys over here. Mark Norman, thanks for being here, buddy.
Good to be here. Good to be back. Thanks.
All right, Zach Sims and Zachary Sims. How are you, Zach?
Thank you, Ben. I'm also happy to be back. I did it about a year and a half ago, and it's been great to be here now.
Well, what a charming lot they are.
It's a wonder we didn't have you back sooner.
Really, unbelievable. Sometimes I wonder, what would a Diet Coke machine sound like if it could speak? With us, as always, newsman Marcus Parks. What do you got for us today, buddy?
A pair of Colombian priests found shot dead in a car last year decided to commit suicide by hitman after one of them was diagnosed with AIDS.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah.
So they're obviously gay together.
Yes,
Obviously.
they are.
And he's like, oh, you're going to die, so God's going to find out.
Right.
Let's get a hitman to kill us.
Yeah.
How much does a hitman cost in Colombia?
$8,500.
Not bad.
What? Yeah.
That's just a couple of Sundays' tithes.
Yeah, the same as a MacBook? That's how much it's not bad.
Kill 2 priests. Or get a MacBook.
I wonder if that's what they bought with the money.
Why didn't they just kill each other?
Well, here's what happened is that
can't kill yourself in
the
the
pair
Catholic
had
religion.
originally planned to throw themselves into a canyon near Bogota, but apparently lacked the nerve.
Wow.
What's a pagoda? I just thought of a pagoda.
Bogota, it's a city.
Oh, Bogota's a city. I see.
Almost made something
Yeah.
up there.
What were you going to make
That
up,
was
Mark?
Bogota.
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 Yeah, I was so confused.
You said that as white as possible.
You say Bogota, Colombian say Bogota. Tomato, tomato.
All right, so what happened here? So these priests are driving around. Did they get, was it a drive-by shooting situation?
No, what happened here is...
Interesting. Interesting. What happened?
They were just found shot dead in a car.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Son of Sam.
Were they dressed like priests?
I don't know.
I hope they were.
Let's go ahead and say...
I want to be like
Yes.
full-on priest, not just the black shirt and the white doohickey. Just a whole-on priest with the yarmulke under the big cone hat.
I think you're missing religions here.
Yeah.
You're mixing them all up.
Yarmulke is not
priests
right.
wear the yarmulke underneath the big cone hat. I went to Catholic school.
Only the big guys do, right? Only the big
Monsignors and bishops and cardinals, yeah.
But do they call it a yarmulke?
No,
to Catholic school.
no, they
Yeah,
don't call it a yarmulke.
So it's not a yarmulke.
But it's a fucking yarmulke.
If they don't call it a yarmulke,
But
it's
it's
not
a
a yarmulke.
yarmulke. But it's the same fucking hat. They get it at the same store.
What kind of underwear do priests wear?
Don't wear any.
Yeah.
Easy access.
There's not like a special thing?
I don't know.
A little boy's mouth.
Nice.
A little boy's tiny asshole. his mouth.
That's good. I think you're thinking of the Mormon folks. They wear the temple garment. What's the name of it? I forget the official
It's called
name.
temple garment.
The temple garment.
Well, they do, and then the Hasids wear the ones with the little tails going off of their tank tops.
And the
so
stripes.
cute.
They'll like dress their kids up in stripes. They look like a bunch of little prisoners.
I feel like if they start running really fast, then they can fly. You know, like that Mario character when you get the tail.
Yeah.
Think about that reference.
Is there like a special outlet store where you get your temple garment, or is that?
Yes.
or do you- is that
The temple.
Do you have to go to the specific temple?
Probably. I don't know.
There's a priest garment store in my old town.
Is there really?
Yeah, a whole store dedicated to priest stuff,
Yeah,
costumes.
The dead
Their
run.
costumes.
Yeah, the dead work there.
I always thought they bought that shit at Party City.
So do they? So you can go and dress up like a priest and
I think you have to be a clergyman to actually purchase
to show your ID or something.
Probably, yeah.
What about it at those NYPD shops? Because there's one on 18th Street, and they have like the full uniforms that the cops can wear. They sell batons and shit like that. Do you have to be in the academy to shop there, or can anybody just buy those?
Anybody can shop there.
The door is open. I've seen folks walk in.
But it's illegal to impersonate a police officer, so I guess you could technically.
So
shop
it's like
there.
illegal to yell the N-word in public.
Yeah, but
because
there's
that's the closest I could think of to impersonate a New York City police officer.
But there's also like extras and stuff have their own cop suits that are just perfect replicas and stuff like that.
You can do that.
Yeah, so you
That's
gotta
not
be
illegal.
you gotta be able to buy them.
So you can own a cop suit, you just can't
wear it
in public. But
Well, you can wear it, but you can't tell people that you're a police officer.
Yeah, the badge.
Oh, is that the thing?
Yeah.
So
That
if
would be
you
great.
wear it and go, I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop.
You have to say
like
that
he's-
constantly.
Yeah.
As soon
And
as you
fun.
walk out your door.
People will just assume you're undercover. It'll be good. It would be fun to walk around in a police outfit just to see what kind of discounts they get. I bet you free coffee at
I
Dunkin'
mean, you
Donuts
get free
everywhere they
stuff
go.
in my work, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cops
that
eat,
right?
cops eat and drink for free.
By the way,
Oh, actually, I shouldn't even be talking about that. Actually, well, who gives a fuck?
it
No one
doesn't
listens.
really matter.
Well, Ben, don't they give you that card where you can get out of jail free? The policeman benevolence card?
Oh yeah, I got one in my pocket.
Do you really?
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, this is fantastic.
It's for last year though, unfortunately.
So it expires.
I gotta get a new one. Yeah, I gotta get a new
So
one.
what does this
Wow.
card do for you?
It's like a get out of jail free card if it's not unless you did something real bad.
That's a real thing that they make?
Yeah,
might
yeah,
wanna-
yeah.
It's Monopoly World.
Like a speeding ticket, I give it to him with my license.
Wow.
Kind of I put it underneath my license and I hand it to him, and they either tell me to go fuck myself or say, "All right, get out of here." And then they mail this back to the cop that gave it to me.
really?
Holy
Yeah, and so the cop knows that I had to use it.
Oh, so you can only use it once?
Can only use it once. They take it and then they mail it back to the police officer.
You might want to give that to Kevin.
Yeah, give it to KB. Jeez, it's like a much better than a drink ticket or something like that.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, it basically is a drink ticket.
My boss has a card that he shows with the cops, and it just says that his son is a police officer. He has no son. I'm the closest thing he has to one, and then they always let him go with that. He just
Sad.
makes up a couple of lies about this make-believe kid, and they always let him go.
That's great.
There's a lot of ways out of the system, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Kinda
Where do you
fun
get
to
the
think
card
about.
from?
I don't know. I think he knew somebody who
Some random
used to
cop.
take care of the dogs that was a cop.
My uncle's a prison guard in Jersey. He also I had one in Jersey and I have one for New York.
God damn it, that's good. You want to go to Jersey? We should start running.
I love
some drugs.
cops. I'm down.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm pro cop.
Molly, you're shaking your head. Now you're not pro cop. You had a situation while you were occupying.
That's not the only reason I'm not pro cop.
Yeah, well, you like small men, and cops tend to be a little bit portly.
All right, point A. Point B, I think that the entire institution operates on a lot of racism and classism, but also
Yes.
they hit me sometimes.
What?
I don't
They
like
hit you?
them. Yeah, they hit me with their sticks.
Whoa! Sounds,
Really?
sounds
And
saucy.
I'm not speaking in metaphors. They actually hit me with their riot sticks.
Let's see the bruises.
It's like it's a
All right. Well, that couldn't have gotten any creepier. Just Zach, you take off your clothes, and Molly, point where the bruises are on you. But on Zachary, that'll be really hot.
Can I please sit next to somebody who's not Mark?
I know Mark is a series of you're a heavy sexual offender. You should have Eddie's
It's a
card.
gag. I'm gagging. I'm gay.
It's fine, Molly. He is a well-known homosexual. When did the cop beat you up with the sticks?
It's not. I've never been beaten like
So
Brent
you
Schmidt
lied.
style. I've been hit with riot sticks. They push you back and they,
They
put
push you with them.
They
Yeah,
push
that's
you
not
back.
a hit.
Well,
We've all riot sticks.
I have, yeah.
Come on.
and then there was the cop who told me about his gun, and
Yeah,
that
but
was
this is the thing. He wasn't wrong. You came up to him, and he's like, move away because I have a huge gun.
He should be able to say that.
He does.
Because, like you should know that he does have a gun.
Oh, I know.
He could lose his mind at any second.
That's the thing. Cops are going to go crazy.
Yeah, some of them are absolute psychopaths.
You have to understand how much hurt is in the lives of all of these kids. Everybody I know who became a cop is fucking insane.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't trust him. I don't like him.
Man, but
You don't trust them. Don't talk to
fun
them.
to hang out with.
That's the thing.
Yeah, because
What a blast. They party so hard, man.
they're lunatics.
Oh, yeah. I was drinking with a couple of them till real late, and then we went to another bar and closed that down. Then we went to another one, and they were closed, and they let us keep drinking, and then they eventually kicked us out. And I was like, all right, man, let's get out of here. He's like, oh, no, let's keep drinking. And I was like, where the hell are we going to be drinking? And he's like, oh, we'll just get beers and drink them in the street.
I love it.
Hanging out with cops, great.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never gotten drunk with a cop. I'm sure they're all very, very nice gentlemen. But when they all have their
I don't know
helmets,
about gentlemen, but they're nice.
when they all have their helmets on and they're swinging at me, I'm not. As a whole, I'm not into the mostly riot cops. They're very mean.
Yeah, there's shitty people and there's good people though also.
Although I feel bad for those riot cops. It would be terrifying having a huge mob of people come at you yelling random things, and like they're broke, so they probably even agreed, a lot of them, with the Occupy movement. And they're like, why are these people hitting me and yelling at me? And that one chick who got pepper sprayed by that elderly cop, she's suing now.
By Police Commissioner Ray Kelly. He's the big man on campus, and he was the one who pepper sprayed him. Yeah.
No, Ray Kelly didn't do it. It was an old guy.
It's happened way more than once.
Yeah, but the guy that's getting sued is like the elderly fella. I forget his last name.
Oh, it was
Old
something
man
really.
McGiggins.
Yeah,
McGiggins. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're all called all old men.
Tony Baloney.
Tony Baloney.
Tony
Does he
Baloney.
smell like salami? I know Tony Baloney. Smell like salami. Lived over on Pastrami Street, right?
You're totally right. It's Tony Baloney. But Tony Baloney is not some old nice guy on a porch like old man McGillicuddy.
No, he's old school old.
Tony Baloney is a vicious man who pepper sprays.
No, Tony Baloney is like Alabama style.
Tony Baloney grew up with his name being Tony Baloney.
That's the thing. What do you want from this guy?
This chick was like, you know what you're full of, right? And he was like, don't you say it.
Don't you say it, man.
Don't you say it.
You're full of baloney.
So it's, you can't.
I don't want to do this. I mean, that's the thing. Well, they were crying. He was also crying. Let's not forget that. It was super fun to see those old fucking yuppie bitches get pepper sprayed, though. I must admit, it's always a good time when pepper spray goes down.
And the boss should do it. It's one of the perks of being up top. You know?
Yeah, lets all the other guys know they can do it too.
Right. One day, you stick with it.
I pepper sprayed my younger brother once. It's really not that bad.
I pepper sprayed myself once on accident. Yeah.
It's not the worst. You can wash it out.
I found a thing of pepper spray and I wanted to make sure it was pepper spray. So it was, and
get raped.
Exactly.
I want to know.
I had a kid came and spread it all in our shop class one day. Fuck it.
Really?
Yeah, what a little nightmare piece of shit.
Why did he spray it?
I think he's dead now.
Oh,
yeah.
Fucking South Florida kids, man.
Right?
They just suck. All of them. They're just like, oh, I'm going to cause damage. Eat pussies, Kevin, I don't know what the pussies
I got a story from Florida.
Nice.
In one Florida middle school, CBS 12 reports on an infestation so bad that parents started calling the station for help. Apparently, raccoons have infested the entire school.
You gotta pepper spray those raccoons.
And the parents are telling the station that the wild creatures have been in residence for weeks. Even worse, one raccoon reportedly peed on a student.
Got bit?
Yeah.
Student got pissed on before it got bit?
Quote, something wet started dripping down on his backpack, then eventually on him.
Good! It's in Florida.
Which is the thing. That's actually, raccoons the only species that pee on other things for fun. That's fun. It's actually true. So.
Dolphins rape raccoons pee-pee.
Out of Florida high school, you can see that raccoon becoming like prom king.
Yeah, this is Lake Worth.
Oh, man.
Lake Worth.
Yeah, that's great.
Where is Lake Worth?
That's close, man. That's close.
By the way,
it's
that
close
lake
closer
is
to
fucking
Kevin, yeah.
worthless, dude. Worthless lake.
Yeah.
Terrible area.
Is Florida known for their raccoons?
There's a shit ton of them.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, they're all over the place.
Is there a lot of woods?
Yeah. There's a lot of woods in Florida, yeah.
Associate the raccoon with a wooded area.
Yeah.
I live in a straight up forest, man. Forest/swamp back home.
Yeah,
Dude, they're raccoons that live in the pit behind the creek and the cave.
Really?
Yeah. Spanky, Curly, and Mo.
They're gigantic.
Named them, huh?
Yeah.
Curly and Mo, but Spanky for the third one.
Spanky. Yeah.
Lead to the student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Couldn't remember the third stooge, so you just named
is
it
the
one of the little rascals.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who is the third?
Larry.
Larry. Larry! What an ass. I wasn't. Larry. Larry's not a good name for a raccoon, though.
I
Right
was
move
like
with Spanky.
assuming that the raccoons, that the Florida equivalent of a raccoon would be some sort of swamp creature, but I don't know what the swamp creature equivalent of a raccoon is.
Possum.
Absolutely, possum.
We got a fuck ton of them too.
Dude, possums are the fucking worst.
They're disgusting, man.
I would hate raccoons if I didn't grow up with possums. They're just evil creatures.
Possums are
man.
the worst. 'Cause they look at you, they go.
Yeah, they hiss. Yeah, they throw shit at you from out of the trees. They'll literally take nuts and throw them out of the trees at you when you walk outside.
Really?
Look fucking creepy, man. They just stay creepy. They hang from trees by their tails and
Big
shit.
rats.
No.
Yeah, do you guys realize
the
the
Koreans? Oh, all right.
So what would you rather have? Now, you guys have nutria over there, and those are just big, overgrown rats,
Big
right?
Huge teeth, just gigantic jaws.
The only thing I know about them is that from that David Tell Insomniac episode.
Yeah, but they shoot them.
Have you guys ever gone on one of those night missions and shot them or shined them?
No.
I went on a swamp tour one time, and a gentleman who was running the tour told us about his plan that he ran to the governor about how he was going to get rid of the nutria population, which was just him and a buddy riding around in a truck.
He was just loaded as fuck, and he's like, I got a great idea. Got to go to the governor.
I'd love to see those schematics that he delivered. It's like, as you'll see in Figure A, that's me drinking.
I once killed a nutria with a big shovel.
Nice. That's a good way to get
Chop
it
that
done.
motherfucker right in half.
Nice.
God.
Man, Corrupt Carl, this cop that used to live down the street from me growing up.
Good cop, bad cop.
And I love Cops Larson.
This is why.
And his neighbor, Corrupt Carl.
Jesus Christ.
He stole Nick Nolte's wife.
Good job, Corrupt Carl.
He was a motorcycle cop, real badass, real intimidating. Like helped raise me practically. And there was this huge possum in the neighborhood, and the possum was in his backyard. And he said he went outside and hit it in the face with an aluminum baseball bat as hard as he could. Whoa! And the possum just stared back at him and hissed. And so he just went back in the house.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Should have given a Kirby like in that American History X film. Good. Send a message. Send a message to the possum community. Don't come around here anymore.
There's another thing in Florida. We have normal lizards, just normal lizards that run up and down the walls. But now there's this new lizard from South America that's just all over the place. That is just like the other lizards, just a little bit bigger and armor plated.
Whoa,
and it eats, and its whole diet is of the other lizards.
Are you just talking about the animals? Like the
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you've seen them, right?
Yeah.
Brown
They're jacked.
animals.
Yeah.
they just took over that shit, man.
Yeah.
Is it good or bad? Do they like them or they?
I mean, you feel bad for the other ones, because
you
they're.
literally don't even see the other ones anymore at all. Like the other ones are like pretty. The other ones are like pretty. They're beautiful, man. They
Yeah,
like kinda
you could wear them as
like-
earrings.
Yeah.
You could put them on your ears, and they would just
Oh, I've
dangle
seen
there.
that, yeah.
Florida.
Oh yeah. So are you guys trying to get rid of them? You guys?
I don't know what happened, but they're not around as much anymore. These new armor-plated ones are everywhere.
Yeah, isn't there a huge problem with was it boa constrictors now too?
Boa constrictors
Yeah,
and
boa constrictors
pythons
run wild.
are taking over the Everglades.
So scary.
Just so many people
Iguanas
let
are
them.
all over the place,
Yeah,
man,
iguanas
like-
took over Boca.
I remember like my neighbor had my neighbor was like this big like Miami was crazy growing up because like there was so many people. I remember literally like you would go like outside of lunch, you'd go to some like back part of the school and kids would just be selling iguana eggs for 25 cents. That was like the shit.
What did you
And
do
would-
with them?
You just had them and you waited till they hatched.
Oh, I see.
And it's like people would walk around like holding iguanas like on their necks and shit, just like in the street. That was like a necklace or whatever. It wasn't an iguana.
Wow.
And like so then iguanas
cool.
were just like everywhere. I remember we'd go to this one park and you'd be like just driving on your bike, riding on your bicycles and shit. You just hear like this, and you look up and you see these iguanas like running through the trees. Big, they grow to like 6 foot long if they're in the wild. I remember my neighbor my neighbor's dad, this dude's name was Steve. He's like in his 40s. Big ass dude was trying to feed an iguana and like did something that pissed it off and it's whipped his tail at him, snapped his leg in half. Like
Oh, come on.
not like broke
bone
it off,
go
but like the
through?
bone, like the bone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
From an iguana.
Yeah, dude.
We gotta
snapped
get
his
those
tail.
iguanas.
I had a friend who had a pet iguana, and the iguana slapped him, and he had this huge gash on his arm.
Yeah.
Like, it was deep. He had to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
See, it's tropical down there, so like all these random animals from all over all parts of the world can usually live in South Florida, no problem.
It's clearly drug dealer pets that
Yeah,
just got
yeah, yeah.
out and like bred and ran amok. It's like
I think
love
we
it.
got to
It's
get
crazy
those
out there.
guys down in the dojo, underground, street fighting style. Human versus iguana. That'd be fucking awesome, man. Need a little Van Damage.
Yeah, there's this one part in Davie. There's this one like little neighborhood in Davie where when they filmed Tarzan back in the 50s, they let all the monkeys loose, and so now there's monkeys there.
What?
There's just monkeys
yeah,
in
I've
this
heard about
one
that
part of
shit, yeah.
Davie.
Isn't there a midget town in Florida too?
I'm sure there is.
Well,
But no one wants to go there.
Florida was the first state to ban dwarf tossing, and now there's a dwarf who made his living off of being tossed, and he sued that it was, unconstitutional for him not to, he wants to be tossed, and he was like, you can't tell me that I can't be tossed, and I think that he won the lawsuit, so go down to Florida, toss some dwarfs around, you can again.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Anybody here ever seen a dwarf tossed?
Yeah.
What happened? It doesn't
not
seem
in
like
real
that
li-
much
not in
fun.
real life,
I
but,
did watch the. I watched the video.
Yeah, YouTube clips and shit. Yeah.
We've all done that.
What do you throw it? You throw it to another person, or
And then
do
you
like
throw it on a mat, and then you just try to go as long as possible.
A lot of times, what they do is they have a big Velcro wall, and they dress the midget in a Velcro suit, and the object is to make the midget stick onto the wall.
I would sign
I
up
have
to
seen
be
this.
in that in a second.
Oh, you'd be great at it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would. I think that
Seems
sounds like
fun.
a blast. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Really, the cannonball type.
Sounds like you
guys.
get groped enough by cops at these rallies. You don't have to
Yeah,
deal
that's
with
the thing. I might join the police force. I think I'm going to go to that store, get a nice costume, and be at the next Occupy protest. Undercover. I'll wink at you and be like, I'm with you. But I'm dressed like one of them.
There's an old David Letterman clip where he gets in a velvet suit, jumps on a trampoline, and then sticks to the wall.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be worse if someone was just hurling you at the wall because it would probably hurt more. But I'm still down.
A lot more, yeah.
I'll do it in a second.
Dwarves are tough to throw, I think. They're short and stocky, like potato
They
sacks
gotta
with
be like
legs.
120, 130.
What's the average dwarf weigh, you think?
We can see.
Let's check it out.
I love the future, man.
I know.
They're all fat.
Is the dwarf
Big heads.
I can't
is the
imagine they weigh a
dwarf
lot.
supposed to help you with the tossing, or is he supposed to fight it?
No, he's supposed to help you because you guys are a team.
Oh,
you know?
it's like NASCAR. It's like
It is like NASCAR.
Dwarves are friendly by nature. We know this, man.
Yeah, they're sad and lonely, and they have to be nice because they're so tiny.
Boy, this
They
is
don't want to
The
get pepper
beauty
sprayed.
of the toss, though, is even if they fight it or not, they're still getting tossed.
That's true. Molly, on the last episode you were on, you said that you would want to date a man 115 pounds to 125 pounds. So if we find out that the average going dwarf is in that range, will you or will you not date one?
I also said tall and skinny just before Marcus tells us what they.
That's true.
average weight of an adult dwarf somewhere between 100 and 150 pounds.
Love alert.
I know how to look at little people and guess their weights. I should work for the carnival.
I mean, only when there's a little person there, but I can't imagine a little person walks around the carnival too much.
They're all fat and stocky, and their bones are big and weird.
Yeah,
That's true.
we've all seen a midget porn, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
A
That's why I
couple
got my
days ago,
nickname.
actually.
Wait, everybody?
This is true. Eddie got his
Yeah.
nickname Eddie Toons from midget porn.
Eddie Toons is from a midget porn.
What's the basis of? What's the premise of this porn?
It's the midget is trying to rocket his way through the record business. And he's got this hot new girl who's singing everything. And, and so she, they're fucking, of course. And then Eddie Toons is the rival, record producer, and he always wears pink socks. He's like, I'm Eddie fucking Toons. I run this fucking business. I'll fuck your bitch in front of you, and he fucks her in front of him.
The little girl? The little person girl?
No. It was a dude, Napoleon. Yeah.
So Eddie Toons is a regular sized man.
Yeah, Eddie Toons is a regular sized man. He's the bad guy.
But it's a
He's the
gay
villain.
porn.
No, it's a real porn.
Oh, well, gay porn is real porn, too. You don't argue it's the most real porn. But yeah.
No, it's like how Asians are real people.
Jesus Christ! Jeremy Lin! Edward, not in the time of Jeremy Lin.
I know,
please.
we're not supposed to anymore. I'm
No, you
sorry,
can't.
guys.
Change, dude.
Jeremy Lin is
I
the
know.
most amazing.
They all stopped listening so long ago.
They all. Because you're the only.
But we might be getting new people. You never know.
We want Asians.
All right,
Eddie,
I
and
take it
Asians
back.
are
I
great
take it
people.
back.
It's a big market,
They
Eddie.
do a lot of clicking. They're clicking things all the time.
Oh my Christ! Can we
Clicking.
get off the subject?
All
For
right,
some reason,
yes.
we can never find anything nice to say about Asians. Can we all go around the table and say one nice thing about Asians? I like their little feet. That's nice. I like it.
The hair is always very fashionable.
Their
man.
hair
That's
is very
one.
fashionable.
There you
Good.
go.
Thank you, Kevin. That is true.
They won't fuck me.
That is a
plus for Asians.
Plus.
Yeah.
They'll fuck me.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a plus, but a plus for you.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, Eddie.
I like rice and pork.
All right, that's nice. That's nice.
Sriracha.
What is that?
Sriracha, the hot sauce.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you,
very
Asians,
good.
for sriracha.
Yeah, chili.
The old ladies in Chinatown can go a long time without smiling.
I don't know if that's a nice thing about Asians, but we'll count it.
Come on, Mark. We know you can do it.
I know it's tough.
Nice thing.
Yeah.
This is hard.
They can
Come on,
really
man.
push some purses. I don't know.
That's racist too, but that's fine. We'll just move on.
Mulan was a great movie.
Zach, what do you got? You got anything?
Any nice
I
thing?
like Rumble in the Bronx.
That's
Nice.
the nicest thing.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Thank you.
It's a good movie.
They're great
Thank
at
you.
folding shirts.
They're good. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so now we have our Asian community back. Welcome, everybody.
And now we have a story from our buddy Ragnar.
Whoa, Ragnar.
Did he send something in?
We have a story straight from Iceland. A daring midday robbery attempt of several kilos of horse meat was thwarted in part by a quick-thinking supermarket employee and in part by the incompetence of the thieves in question. I got the inside information from Ragnar because there's like 8 people in Iceland.
Yeah.
Out of their minds on meth.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Absolutely out of their minds on meth. The guy who stole the horse meat got into a car with 2 women inside. The police started chasing him. The driver got out of the car, and the young man behind the wheel drove off a short distance away. He dumped the horse meat in some bushes and returned to the scene to pick up the woman who was driving. So, in other words, what they did is they got really high on meth, stole some horse meat, and hid in some bushes.
I thought you weren't hungry on meth. Why would you be stealing the meat?
We just want to steal.
To sell it.
The horse meat was at the grocery store?
Yeah, this is the other point.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell horse. Apparently, you can buy several kilos of horse meat at any Icelandic grocery store.
And why do they weigh it like it's Coke?
Because it's the metric system.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. A different system of measurement. Okay.
It's what the rest
I
of
weigh everything in how much my left foot weighs. So I'll be like, that's 8 left feet. And apparently that's 18 kilos of horse meat. Interesting. So they busted these characters.
Yeah, they got these
I
characters.
still haven't
That's
eaten
good that they-
horse. I gotta eat some horse.
I've never eaten horse. I don't want to eat horse.
It's legal now. You can do it now.
I heard it's
Yeah.
greasy.
Yeah, it's got to be real.
Isn't it
real
supposed to be tough?
Yeah.
I mean, is it worse not to eat the horse after you shoot it, or is it? I mean, it might as well eat them, right? We kill them every single day for
as
glue
long as
and
it
everything.
doesn't die of like leukemia, eat it.
Do horses die of
You
leukemia?
can't catch leukemia.
Oh, okay, good. So horses are fine.
Do horses get leukemia? And they lose all their hair? Oh, that's sad.
Well, things only lose their hair because of chemotherapy.
Oh, we got to give them the chemo.
Yeah.
That would be good. Molly, would you eat horse meat?
Like a horse that's been shot.
Yeah, a horse. Let's say a horse that's been pepper sprayed, and then he was beaten with a club, and then they ended up shooting him.
Is it a police horse or a civilian horse?
Police horse.
Police horse who's been pepper sprayed and shot.
And beaten to death to tenderize.
Oh yeah, it's been tenderized. It's good.
With forks.
You want to say yes so bad.
Well,
right?
I mean, it's been 7 years since I've eeten meat, but I guess that's the best way.
Well, think about a horse and how delicious a horse looks before you make it.
Just look at Holden and pretend eating him.
Wow.
Sort of a weird
Okay, you have my commitment that if you find that horse, I will eat it.
right in front of the cop that the horse cop belonged to.
With the cop, I imagine, like over like a romantic dinner, like put like the horse's body is the table, and we just put candles on it and sit on opposite
and
sides.
just start slicing pieces out of it and eating it.
Right.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
cutest.
And
I'll
then we,
find
like,
you a cup.
Have like a Lady in the Tramp moment of like sharing a big hunk of horse.
where you like just that huge like sinewy muscle.
Yeah, it's a big. Yeah, no, it's a big rib.
Yeah. Oh. God,
The round
Molly,
table
what
will
the fuck
finally-
is wrong with you?
You guys want me to change?
No, we don't want you to change.
No, we love you the way you are.
I want to change. I want to change me. I want to be more like you because I think you're a beautiful, shining light of joy.
Yeah,
and
we need
peace.
to change. You're here to make us look good.
Yeah, exactly.
In that
Look bad, really.
Yeah, we're
case, the Holden horse is just gonna be my pet, not my not dinner. Then
Holden, give me your best horse demon.
Hey!
That's pretty good.
Actually, you know your demons.
I know my demons, friend.
You're like a see-and-say for animal demons. Yeah.
Give me a duck demon.
It's very similar, but it's a demon. So,
All right,
sheep demon.
Also accurate, yeah.
Giraffe demon.
Kook! Whoa! I feel like we're sneaking in racial slurs.
We lost the Asians.
We just had him. Well, they love
Wait, I thought he said kook.
Kook, like cookie.
Yeah, you guys are bringing your own thing to this one.
Perception man's fucking changing this thing.
Just can't hear ook and think anything else.
I know.
No, you can't.
Duke.
Stuff to say.
No.
Duke, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you could say Duke. There was just that Duke lacrosse player who murdered his girlfriend, which is kind of fun to think about.
okay.
Another Duke.
What is up with those
Something
guys?
in the meat over there. I think they're eating too much horse meat. Yeah, he went home. He murdered his girlfriend because she broke up with him. I think it's because he's a psychopath.
She shouldn't have broke up with him.
I guess not.
Yeah, it's her fault.
She learned a tough lesson. Absolutely.
Duke lacrosse does not have a good record for their gang rape and murder.
Actually, they have the highest record.
Yeah.
I think they're doing quite well.
That's true.
Stand corrected.
Really, just a fantastic record.
Yeah. They're winning that game.
Would you get with a Duke lacrosse player, or would you rather get with like a Alabama football player?
Ooh.
Which one do you
Wait,
want to do?
what terrible crimes have
I'm
Alabama
trying to think. Is there a university
committed?
that's done terrible things recently?
The U.
The
Miami.
U?
Yeah.
Miami. What are they up to?
Anything. Just beating people in the street, you know.
I heard a story of a University of Miami player bragging because he had raped a Florida State girl.
All right, so we got a rapist,
And that's how he got caught.
because he bragged. Did he
Because he just bragged to everyone. It was like, and he actually did like a Facebook thing.
You'd
like,
be surprised how
So
many
many people do that.
get caught for rape by bragging.
yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's a dumb thing to brag about
It's so-
because she didn't want to fuck you. You know, it's like you
everyone-
brag when
it's
you're like,
I don't
just
know
fucked
what
13.
world you come from, but we all hate rape.
Molly, this is where
Most
you,
times it's not hard to do.
Molly, but now you have to be Jackie, so you'd be like, oh, I want to get raped. Say something like that. I love it. And then bark like a seal.
A demon seal.
Get out! Kai!
So you would fuck the football player, right? It's not the lacrosse player?
Are you just asking me whether I'd rather fuck a murderer
You
or
have
a
to be with
rapist?
him. Yeah.
No, not. I would say just
You gotta
a
fuck the
person-
rapist.
Just a person from the Duke lacrosse team, or a person from the University of Miami
Yeah.
football team.
Yeah.
We don't know if they're rapists or murderers.
I
But
get
the
it.
football player
It
might
not
become a
be.
millionaire, and the lacrosse player never will be. He'll just be like Holden, because Holden played lacrosse
I
too.
played lacrosse. I was pretty good. I was 4 backs. Which is, it didn't actually exist, but that was a way for them to get me to run around in circles in the end zone so they just keep playing the game that way. Although there was no end zone lacrosse.
Oh, okay.
Well,
End zone in a different football field at a different high school. 4 backs.
But there was still a crowd.
Go PDS Chargers lacrosse!
So Molly,
okay, so the team full of rapists and murderers, or the team with that guy who
the other team full of
Just
rapists.
rapists, yeah.
just rapists.
Basically, do you like lacrosse or football better? That's pretty much the question.
Well, let's
It's
talk about
black
body
or
type. I think
white.
I gotta go lacrosse because,
Wow.
as I said on the last episode, football players' body types are not my type.
That's true.
Too beefy.
lacrosse player?
Yeah, lacrosse players are kind of like rugby players in their build. They're sort of stocky.
I thought you played lacrosse.
More like soccer.
It depends on what position. Like defensive men are big lugs and they have the long sticks. But like an offensive, if you're playing like offense, you're probably like a little like hey, but not the kind you like.
That's the kind I like. No.
So the defense are better rapists. is what
Yes,
you're saying.
yeah. The defense are definitely better rapists in the traditional sense, but the offense is kind of that new age rapist.
Okay.
Sort of gets in there and just he gets in there now
It's
before
like
they're
old
even like,
zombies
what
and new
happened?
zombies.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Walkers
That's the
versus
thing.
runners.
That's
Did you
the
notice
thing.
on your team in high school, Holden, did you feel like there was a lot of folks who were going to go on to college and rape?
There was a lot of like, oh hey, like let's play the game. Like how many? Like I came in the closet. Where did you come? I was like, oh, I came on the TV. So there's a lot of that. It was like kind of getting your
weird.
cum on as many different things.
That's a game.
Yeah. It was like,
Wow.
what can you come on and get away with it?
Right.
So it was sort of a lot of that going on.
Where
That
did you-
that's true, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's
sure.
it called?
Yeah,
It's called Come Now, Touch Later?
yeah, come down touch later. Yeah. We were trying to get to the point where you could just flex it and it would come, which is apparently possible. Yeah.
interesting.
You just run and gun. Is what we
What was your favorite appliance to come on?
Run and gun.
Surface?
Well, the telephone's great because you can get them on the hand and the ear. I definitely like that one. I mean, of course, a fridge is a great place because it's just vile.
Inside the fridge or on it?
I mean, anywhere that the nose or the hand might come in contact, you get 20 points.
Nose.
Yeah, if the tip of the nose touches the cum, you get like 50 bonus points.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, it really depends. No food, though. It can't be anything like that. It's got to be like straight up. Anything that's white was great.
Oh, so you leave the cum as a surprise for somebody else.
Yeah, happy little
later.
peppy surprise for your friend or your gal or your coach or whoever.
Little protein shot.
Yeah, that's the
Not
thing.
bad.
That's the thing. I mean, we used to come on the opponent's lacrosse sticks, and they'd be like, "Oh, come on, coach, you can't touch my lacrosse stick. It's all covered in fucking cum."
How did you access the other team's lacrosse sticks?
Rambunctious boys being bros, sneaking around, getting in their trailer tractor or whatever you call those things that stores the equipment.
Right.
I'm lying. I've been lying about it.
What? You're lying?
I'm lying about every bit of this.
All right, and now we got a segment from Holden McNeely.
All right, it's called Toastmasters of the Roundtable, and then like a lightning crash or whatever. So we're going to each give a toast. Mark is going to decide who the Toastmaster of the Roundtable is at the end. In between each toast, we all have to do this together to make it real kind of like stonemason sounding. We all got to go, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, dim, 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 da! And then we'll move on to the next person, okay? So let's practice that. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, dim, 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 da! All right, I'd like to make the toast. I'd like to make the toast. So, I mean, I'm going to just go straight from what we came off of, people, and that's coming on things.
Yeah.
I came on many things this last year. Tits, ass, telephones, jukeboxes. And what I want to say is I think we need to start that in the round table. The round table, to me, is like coming on the ear of America. And if you don't fucking get that, then you're like a fucking scorpion demon.
Kevin?
Shit, man. I'm gonna give a toast to birds. Because, I mean, have you thought about birds, man? That shit is fascinating. They fly. They got feathers. I don't understand what that is. Birds, they're out there in the streets. Think about it today.
Wait, what about the cum?
What, I'm supposed to continue on the cum? No, I'm talking about the birds.
Continue on the cum.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Dip, 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 da! Ben?
I want to give a toast to my last toenail. I am running out rapidly, and I really enjoyed them while they were here. I faked an injury my senior year of high school to get out of playing football, and in order to fake the injury properly, I had to have surgery, and it removed a lot of my toenail, and now I just picked the last bit off. So I want to give a toast to my left big toenail. You will be missed, my friend. I enjoyed your protection for many, many years.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tip, 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 tip.
Whatever. Zach?
What?
Can I get this?
Give him the mic.
Thank you. I'm going to toast, I mentioned it earlier, Rumble in the Bronx.
Good.
Netflix it if you get the chance. Or download it, steal it, wherever you have to do. It's great. It's Jackie Chan's best work. There's other people in it probably. I've never seen it, but it seems like it's probably a great movie. Never seen it. Rumble in the Bronx.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tip, 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 tip.
Mark?
I want to give a toast to a old Blockbuster video I found in my one of my boxes in my room of The Craft.
Ooh.
Which,
good movie.
Boy, did I come on that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tip, 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 tip.
I want to give a toast to the female orgasm because while it may not be able to make as much of a mess as Holden's lacrosse team, it is, from what I hear, exponentially better and can be quite messy sometimes.
That's a myth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tip, 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 tip.
No, it's not.
Can't find it.
I would like to give a toast to the male orgasm. All reliable, there 4 times a day. How can you go wrong? Of course the female one's better because you don't know what it's like to always have it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dip, 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 dip.
All right, and here are the scores.
Are you not getting a toast?
Here's my toast. Here's to the devil and all of his wonderful tricks.
Made me uncomfortable.
Oh yay! Oh yay!
All right.
We're
gonna start at the bottom and work our way up.
I'm on the bottom. I'll be very
Ben,
upset.
1.
What the fuck, man?
You get a 1. Zach, you get a 3.
All right. I thought he was just being nice to me. I feel like I was at the bottom of the barrel. But
No, I thought I was on the top of the barrel. I don't understand why I'm on the bottom of the barrel.
Mark,
what did I do wrong?
You
Mark?
get a 4.
Toes, man.
You get a 4.
All right.
Holden,
You talking about toes?
you get a 77. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, he's known the segment the whole time.
You're 77.
Thank you much.
That's a big jump.
Ed,
Big jump. It doesn't make any sense.
you're 85.
85! No way I'm ever going to reach that age. Boy, oh boy, am I going to die young.
And so,
that's true.
it is between Kevin and Molly.
About these birds, man. Flying.
That's true.
And you know what? I gotta say, Molly 86, Kevin 88. Yeah!
Kevin Barnett!
Kevin, take us out with a victory
birds.
toast. Give us a victory toast.
All I'm saying is I want to toast the flamingos. That shit is sad. They can't fly like the rest of them. Just watching, just pink with hate every single day. And it's sad, man. I give it out to y'all. Shout out to flamingos. Peace.
Ed Larson, Holden McNeely, Kevin Barnett. I'm Ben Kissel. Thanks for being here, Mark.
Thanks for having me. It was a
Thanks
good
for
time.
being here, other one.
At Zachary Sims. At Zachary Sims.
All right. You know, nobody ever plugs anything on here. You failed, Zach. You failed.
No, Zach, you did great. Marcus Parks, thanks for being here.
I love you, Ben.
I love you. I don't know why you gave me 1, but that's fine.
Because
It's disgusting to hear about your fucking bald toe.
Yeah, I don't want to
With
hear
no
about your
fucking...
At Dixon.com, everybody.
All right.
The best man won, Kevin. The best man won.
Oh, she is getting saucy. Can we have a whole nother episode? Just Molly and Kevin.
I'm conceding.
Molly and conceding defeat. Every time a girl has sex, they call it conceding defeat.
Molly, get your hand off my thigh.
Holy Lord.
I was giving a compliment.
Jeez, Molly, come on.
Live your life.